Hello.
Hello.
Yay! I beat the game, right? I
Yeah,
finished singing karaoke.
that was the objective of the game, right?
Yep. So I won, and now
Yeah.
I can spend my entire post games credits just shining flashing. All right. Can I talk to Kim? Kim, tell me how good I did.
Yes?
Oh,
I
fine.
think he already did, right?
He did. Yeah. Okay. Everyone else, tell me how good I did. That was great, right?
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Yay! Oh my, these are all good. Yeah, the church. The church is my life. It's my love.
Told you I'd rock that shit.
Fucking rock that shit. Wow. Okay, no, let's just acknowledge. Let's hope acknowledge him at least. Yeah, the church is actually my.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, okay, that's it. Fine.
I mean, that's huge. Honestly, from Gart, that's huge.
That is pretty huge.
You guys are a whole other level.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical,
Morel.
but I have a good feeling about it.
Fine,
Rude.
Morel. You don't have to.
Rude.
Right? You don't have to acknowledge me.
Yeah. Maybe Lena will.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Nope.
So nice to see.
Lena is focused on bugs.
Literally no one. Okay, hold on. My
No.
my coworkers.
Again?
Of course, these
I
guys.
can't believe this shit.
No, I guess not.
He might be wearing a disguise.
Oh, thank you, drama. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
Okay, thank you.
The man doesn't reply. He's too busy furiously squinting at you.
Yes? What is
Yeah! Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Yay!
Huh, that was... Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches.
I'll have you know, I've been sober for 4 days. Okay? So it's not
Yeah.
drunken shit.
Yeah.
Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, he's not right. Don't make it worse. And I really liked it.
Oh, she's sweet.
She really is.
He actually did.
Oh,
Ah,
this is great.
thanks, drama.
Thanks, drama.
Letting us know when people actually like us.
Ooh. Did this get me points in the underground?
Yeah.
Hi again, gendarme.
You get gay points?
No,
No.
no
You
gay
get gay
points.
points.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
He's not impressed. How about the Hardys?
Yeah, Hardy, tell me.
It's you again. What is it?
He like does the slowest
I'm
arm
trying to-
fold ever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very slow, and I like how they make you wait.
Right?
Get the dial.
Every time.
Yeah, I love it.
I think scanning the room already. I already did that, huh?
Yeah, I think
Let's
that
do
was
it
from
again.
the interrogation.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business.
Oh, that is different. That's interesting.
The boys
He did
too
that
eager to please
during
him to
the
keep their mouths shut.
interrogation too, where like
You're
you're
the
trying to get
different breed
information, and he's like,
interrogation.
don't get any information. Don't do that.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy.
Shanky.
Thank you. 2 teeth missing in front.
I
Relax,
wonder
Dennis.
which two.
No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Who's Dennis?
Shanky.
Shanky is Dennis?
Let Dennis enjoy his
Shanky
fucking,
is
man.
Dennis.
We don't mind.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Oh, look at the rapport these guys have.
Yeah, I love the party boys circle jerks that like start and then you can't stop them. They're all going to say their piece about whatever stupid fucking joke.
Right.
It reminds me of like being in middle school, which is
I
kind
mean,
of
they're
nice.
basically in middle school.
Yeah.
Just middle schoolers patrolling the playground, trying to keep their version of peace.
Yeah.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good.
I would dislike the Hardy Boys as like a policing group, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're like more in touch at least with what's going on there than the RCM. The RCM hasn't been here in fucking decades or whatever.
Right, but like they're not willing. Basically, what they're willing to do is keep what's his name's peace? The leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't really know what that looks like, but
right?
I don't know.
Good. You could take another look at the tracks in the yard.
They definitely don't suck worse than you.
See if they fit this bunch.
I guess is what you can say.
Yeah, that is funny. All right, now I need to talk to Ruby. Let's do this.
Why?
She's your real leader.
I have seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium.
Okay, that's also extremely good.
The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear. I think I want to follow the supernatural stuff more.
It's very fun.
It is. Look, I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin this on her. A civil war's brewing. It's to solve the murder. That means talking. Drug smuggling. Okay, alright. The paranormal. Let's do it.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's
It
one
is.
of us.
Bite.
It is.
Under your moral
About the
steamroller.
supernatural
Fuck
stuff.
that
Come on.
shit.
Moral interns.
And fuck you too, moral
Shingu just trying it.
Yeah.
Fucking trying it.
And Titus is just like, we don't do that here.
Stop it.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
Thank you, Kim. Wow.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Interesting. Saw the winch outside, staged like a play, found an antique rifle. Posse gave him a motive. I guess I would need more logic for this. So, I guess I go through the animation again. And maybe I'll just check out the back. Because it seems to be implying that there's a bird and you need to look at.
What was the bird thing? I missed the bird thing.
Behind the window, a bird flies into the bush. Something like that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Could be remembering. I think the thing that's in the back you have to detect from inside that room. Like there's a check from in there.
Boo. Go back in. Logic is very low.
Yeah. This is not going to be your smart run.
I'm
I would maybe
smart.
not.
I'm so smart. I can detect people.
You can.
Again,
You're a
you
detecting
find
machine.
yourself looking at
Detect
that
or
big
die.
old window.
Whoa!
There we go. See, you needed to do some other things.
A bird flew by, winged beat. You've been here for a
You've
long
been here
time.
for ages.
You've been here for ages. Icosahedral dice set sirens. Right?
Cop dice.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
What the heck? The bird pointed me to this? Someone's hid a key in the middle.
Huh?
Birds love eating keys.
Titus, can you hand the key to me, please?
I'm not your janitor, cop. I don't even know what you're talking about. There's nothing there.
If he says it's there, it's there.
Okay. Well, can I slide by?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Okay, then just
Sorry,
give it to me.
fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud
What does
thud,
that mean?
the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the
Theo.
branch, and
Base
slides it
Theo.
across the table
Base Theo.
to you. The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down.
There works.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Holy shit, Theo.
He's awesome.
I'm gonna thank him.
Don't thank
Yeah.
me. I don't give two shits about your key.
He just wants me gone. I wonder what doors does it open.
It could open the door in the kitchen.
Yeah.
The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
Oh. If Ruby was the one who shot from on the roof, then she would know where the key was, right?
That's true.
And it
Well,
was hanging right outside.
I mean, assuming she doesn't have a different key.
True.
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Or Ruby hid it here. Wow, the key was just here all along. Oh.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging
Borscht
your
Quest.
presence.
Borscht Quest.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Electric.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Oh. They're both right.
Yeah, what will straight edge Harry say?
Me?
Does he want everyone else to have a good time?
I mean, I don't think they're alcoholics, so sure.
He smiles, nodding vigorously.
You don't think they're
Then
alcoholics?
pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot.
Yeah, I mean,
He stirs the brew.
they're able to hold a coherent conversation with me, so they're clearly not.
Yeah, being on your wavelength is a real indicator of health.
Yep, exactly. Leo said you're friends with my
The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then, He falls silent again.
I like him.
They're friends.
He seems nice.
Yeah. All right. Did I have some?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically, and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you.
Oh no, this might be
I
bad.
really want to know what their version of borscht is, because there are lots of kinds of borscht, but the kinds that I grew up with are not ones that lend themselves to being cocktail.
+1 physique,
No.
-1 morale. Wow. What is this? Speed bottle? +1 motorics. +1 physique. What have I done to myself? I can sell this. I can sell these. Yes. Okay. No more alcohol.
No more alcoholic borscht.
You see a heavy steel door with a The key fits the
Is it
dimple
still
lock.
savory?
It
Did he
takes
say
a bit
anything
of effort
about
to turn
the
it.
ingredients?
Oh, yeah, let me check.
But then, the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by
This is
regal
a-
spirits from distant ages.
Cool.
An important moment. I won't ruin it with my
No.
borscht theories.
Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
No. A workshop haunted by regal spirits. Okay. Yeah, let me check again. So, thermal cup full of hot borscht, spiked with high-proof moonshine. Yum.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember if at any point they mentioned the ingredients that the cook was working with. I feel, did they mention tomatoes?
I don't
Did they mention that he was doing something with tomatoes at some point?
I think you might have to look this up on your own, because I don't know if
I
the
might have
dialogue...
to.
And ponders his cooking utensils
Yeah.
and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Very masculine.
You've got some impressive spots
He
there.
smiles and bangs his ladle.
Alright. Well, new area. Whoa. It's a workshop. Franco, Nigeria. The theme is horses and swords. White Diora. The backlash shows a female figure in mourning. And Envy, the spare key, is tied to the bush outside the corner of the window. Who's Envy? Envy. Ooh, is that a piano? That's a piano. Ooh, that's money. I'll take that.
Over there, in the corner,
Oh, it's a pinball machine. Okay, interfacing.
not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
You may want to save before you try anything with this.
I just autosaved, so should be okay.
Okay.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Wait, you played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
He's like, we're gonna be here forever.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
I think it's funny that like interfacing is the gamer. Interfacing is just like, I know these things about games.
That makes sense. Wait, did you investigate the other stuff near the entrance already?
I don't. You mean like out here?
Yeah, out near the door there was.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's all right. There may be. I don't. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Figure it out. Lean closer.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people. The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble.
Through the perspective of goats.
The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain.
This is delightful.
Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
Tim, tell me, what's with all the goats?
Indeed.
Playing the goats, Kim.
Think of them as balls.
Oh, fine. Let's go.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
Wow, thanks interfacing.
Go, go, finger boy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was? Oh no, I shouldn't ask. It's gonna distract me. But I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm too curious.
The kind of a
I'll do
guy
it.
who uses the word savages.
Oh,
a lot
I could have
when
told you that.
recounting his travels.
Yeah.
Yes, nationalist.
We probably could have predicted that about Cornelius Gurney.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
Technically, the human beings are at the top. No, that's not cool. I agree with you, Kim. You're the best.
He also hit his wife and kids.
Oh.
Other people's
Oh.
kids too.
Other people's
Sometimes
kids?
pets. Hateful little man.
Oh, that's why Kim doesn't like this
But
game.
you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this. It's okay, I'm a goat.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Yeah, go.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through.
I just realized you're wearing your autopsy gloves playing this game.
Something glass.
My infection control senses were tingling.
Uh-oh. I broke the machine?
The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Hey, I broke it.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
Oh.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
That's silly.
You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Kim, it can be done. Just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Give up. Winning is too stressful.
Is it just me or is these duplicated?
They are, yeah.
Okay, well.
I wonder why.
8% chance.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can do. Oh, yeah.
Can't even see it.
Heal mine.
Well, I failed.
The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. It killed itself to spite you.
Thanks, Inland Empire.
There goes nothing, finger boy.
And that's it. The machine's broken.
The machine is dead and silent.
Oh, okay. That's because I broke it.
Anyone can play again.
Well, it sounds like it was designed to break, which is wild. How many, like, little glass things of fog are stored inside that machine to be broken when someone reaches that point.
Right.
Is it really that unusual for someone to be good at Gertie's
All
code?
these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's white?
Some kind of inane pinball theme, probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
Tim has opinions.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball? Oh, come on. He clearly enjoys it too much.
You
Well-
can't fire them up. They are broken.
Yeah, I don't know.
Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
He looks away. Oh, he checked.
What a dumb name.
He did.
Pinball.
Oh, what's this?
He would kick one of these
Do
machines.
3 first, do 3 first. It might help with the check.
Sounds like you don't enjoy it.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
He doesn't.
What about that other one, the Franco-Nigerian?
No.
Wow. Okay, so I need better reaction speed. I need better encyclopedia.
Yeah. So, I mean, 28% is not bad, though. I would try it because if you move on, you just...
I don't get it, right?
Got it.
It's strange that he doesn't like pinball. Kim here is a
Encyclopedia.
sealer. His people are incredibly dexterous, and they all love pinball. Matter of fact.
He doesn't like it because it's racist. Didn't you guys...
Does not seem to enjoy the racist pinball machine.
Yeah.
Us? Guys?
Stop.
Stop.
Volition.
No matter. This is a failure. I'm failing and I'm going to stop.
Okay.
Oh, you wanted the other one?
I had to learn to play it
No,
for
no.
an undercover job at a pinball ring. And it's a lame, boring, and unchallenging game. There.
Oh.
Can move on now.
He just told me.
Super. Tip top. This went pretty well, all things considered.
Interesting. Okay, I can see why you wanted me to save.
To save first, yeah. I don't know how easy it's going to be for you to get the pinball one. I think the Kim one is
easier.
Gettable. Yeah, I think you could get that. I think you have at least one encyclopedia item. I don't know how much reaction speed you have. You might have one.
All right, let's load game. Yep, this is one. Encyclopedia reaction speed. Right, let's put on the encyclopedia stuff first. None of this matters, right? I don't think there's a lot of encyclopedia quotes that have.
There's the
there's
binocular glasses, I think. Oh, the hat.
The hat.
The thick glasses, I think.
The,
Yeah, 2 encyclopedia. Okay.
yeah.
That might be it.
Putting on glasses makes me smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think that's about it. Hundred-sided dice divided. It is nice that this opens up white checks.
Yeah.
All right, and then just to make sure I don't have anything decreasing.
Reaction speed? No. You don't.
Oh yeah, I didn't see any reaction speed.
Or encyclopedia. Yeah. I'm looking it up right now. I feel like there might be one clothing item. Oh, there's a couple.
Oh, there's one. Oh, that takes off my hat, so I'll put that on for now. Here's a minus.
So the bum hat
Yeah, I think it's
is
just
plus dancing speed. So you could take it off before you do the encyclopedia check, or put it on after you do it, or something.
All these mesmerizing machines. Feels like it might jump back to life.
Some kind of...
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
You can't
Oh,
fire them up.
that didn't appear
They're
before,
broken.
I think.
Only that one machine in the
He
middle.
actually doesn't like it.
The royal...
What a dumb name.
The empathy check, yeah, it did.
Oh, it did?
If they were...
No, I love it. I love...
He doesn't.
No.
Okay, so he actually doesn't like it. Interesting.
It's strange.
No!
Kim
He said the
is a
racist thing
seal.
again.
His people...
Us?
Stop.
You know, small guys.
Seoul is an extremely protectionist isola, inaccessible to the rest of mankind, as it has been for over 1,000 years. I have no special knowledge of them, despite my heritage.
Oh.
But even I know that they don't play pinball. They have a rigid class society and a punitive justice system. We should continue with our exploration of this
Let's
place.
dig
It doesn't
in
matter.
deeper. So you're not all like pinball aces?
No, they are not. Let's move.
Alright, love game. I should have saved after
Are you
equipping
guys-
my items.
Hmm.
Alright, let's do this again. What's the hat? And it was,
The thick glasses. Just imagine you saying racist shit to Kim wearing this outfit
right?
with the fucking fedora and the giant glass.
All these mesmerizing.
Oh,
Feels
God.
like it might jump.
Some kind...
The lieutenant grim.
You can't...
What a dumb name.
No, I...
He doesn't.
No.
It's strange.
Oh,
that he
man.
doesn't.
Wow.
But Kim.
Like him. Also lights?
God.
Well, actually.
I can swear that
All
I know
these
you are.
mesmerizing. Feels like it might jump.
Some
Being
kind of...
deranged thing
My
to say.
encyclopedia is at 4. Of course it
What
is.
a dumb.
No,
He doesn't.
no.
Kim.
Ooh.
Pinball. Kitsuragi.
Pinball. So, he's famous for this?
Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
Oh. Oh no. He doesn't like this.
Yeah.
I don't... Is this
Come
just
on,
gonna...
Roman. You
Is this
fought
just-
for the success.
Does it cut off the conversation if I just do this?
I don't. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You will not get another chance to talk to him about Kimball.
Pinball. Pinball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers.
Oh, poor Kim.
Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
Wait, but I still can't remember anything else.
Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman.
Oh, Kim. You don't seem to like this.
No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastique, science-fiction, and historic romance franchise.
Okay.
It is lame.
So he had to go undercover.
I am not cold pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How?
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop.
Oh, he was a juvenile police officer for 15 years.
15
because
years.
because
When he does not like children.
Right. Okay.
What were you
It
gonna
was
say?
not
Because
okay.
what?
I needed to become a
Because he
pinball
looks
champion.
young? Or
I trained
don't
for
know.
9 months.
Could be.
The job was
Yeah.
successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide.
Okay. He probably negotiated for that. He was just like, if I'm gonna be pinball champion, you're gonna have to promote me.
You
End of story.
must promote me.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years?
That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
So he was a juvie cop at 23.
Yeah.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
So that's why you didn't talk to him.
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
I'm gonna call you Pinball now. I'm gonna call you Pinball now. Don't worry, I'll keep calling you Tim. Your Lieutenant Kitsuragi to me.
Balls. Fucking balls.
This one?
No, I mean, like, I don't think he's ever called Lieutenant Kitsunagi in the whole game.
Great.
Not only to you, I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi to everyone. Now, we really need to continue our sweep of what appears to be a secret path through the whirling.
No, we're gonna play pinball now.
It's time to play pinball, Kim. Oh,
Pinball?
Kimball.
Alright. I'm probably gonna fail this.
Poor Kim. Kim's career is so depressing.
A little. I don't know. I think he cares about his job. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been a juvie police officer for 15 years.
Clearly. I mean,
Over there,
yeah, I don't know.
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle.
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic. A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy, get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready. Above the paint, the theme of the peak of the areas around the plate. Indeed, think of them as balls.
Let's go.
It takes a while to go.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Okay, so I guess this dialogue tree doesn't change anything.
An avid huntsman. He also hit his wife, but you seem to be having fun.
Your game is definitely suddenly maneuvering a goat ball. Tiny hammer shatters. The words "pale rupture" light up on the
Congratulations.
There's so much. You're down to your last goat. Going mostly
17%.
Eyes are useless at
Yow.
this point. But that
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too.
Alright, let's go.
You will eventually make a mistake.
No.
if you can't even see it.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, it's
yeah.
gonna be tough. Oh, you know what? I mean, you could put some points into reaction speed.
Yeah, I have some extra, right?
You could even go load a save before you play the game again if you want to just see the pinball stuff and then spend the points on something else.
Yeah, fair. Here. I have plenty of points.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just see it.
Over there, not just any pinball machine.
The pinball.
Oh,
Elite.
feels like a
Ah, great.
Cornelius, get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
If we can just skip ahead.
It takes a while to go.
I feel sorry for the goats.
Your game suddenly maneuvering tiny hammer. The words.
Congratulations.
This so you're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound.
Wow, even then it's like
useless at this point. But
a pretty low chance.
Is something special. 5 times.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and...
I mean, you may as well just put all the points in if you're just gonna reload. 58 kind of sucks.
I did put all the points in.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought you had 5. Oh, you're capped because of your... Yeah, motorics.
Right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm capped here.
Yeah.
Over there, in the corner. Not just any... Cornelius, get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are... It takes a... Go.
It is funny that, like,
your game.
You don't need any checks to actually get to the hardest point.
Maneuvering
yeah.
Tiny hammer.
The game is basically saying, yeah, pinball is easy.
Congratulations.
That anyone can just pick it up.
You're down to your last
Anyone
goat,
can pinball.
Going mostly by sound. With automation like precision, you keep the final goat board in play, reacting to the tiniest stimuli, floating in the flow state. The fog is clearing, and suddenly the old speaker crackles. Gordy Ball is lit.
Really?
Huh?
A panel opens up at the top of the playfield, and a new ball charges downhill. It's larger than the goats and matte black. Cornelius spell the white letters running across the equator.
That's hilarious.
So violent is its descent, it immediately knocks the last goat into the abyss. Then proceeds to bounce all across the board as if carried by some demonic otherworldly inertia.
So Cornelius 40 kills the last goat and then runs around on his own.
High score, announce the speakers, and the whole machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the Gordy Ball to join the goats backstage. Cornelius vanishes, and the machine powers off.
Yeah, it showed him something new.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
You didn't just win. No one I know has ever beaten Gordy's goats. That is a monumental achievement, Detective.
It's just a silly game, Lieutenant. Oh no, let's celebrate. Who's the king of pinball, Kim?
Congratulations, Your Highness. That was really impressive.
Oh.
The machine needs a good service before anyone else can even attempt it again.
Time to move on.
Yes. Good times.
Once again, the machine becomes
oh, that's really cute.
Darkness.
Yeah, I really love his like ambivalence about pinball. Like, it makes sense that he would be mad about it and be sick of it, but like, it appears to have been a huge part of his life, you know?
Right.
At least for one period.
It's like he knows enough to like know this is an impressive feat and that he's witnessed something amazing.
Right. Yeah, he has expertise and like sort of a cultural understanding of what this, you know, you winning it means, and
it's cute. It's cool. I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Like, there's stuff that he hates, but that is part of him anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, oh, that is very thematic, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, because I mean, we don't know that much about Kim's history in the RCM, but I think, like you said, it's possible that he got
not just any machine
stuck in juvie because he was young looking.
Right.
Feels like a
or just because of like institutional racism.
Right.
How do you get promoted for 15 years? Like,
Right,
there is no
right.
attempt
Those
for-
flippers.
we don't
It's
know
like
how long.
probably a combination of things. I think he was probably very capable. I don't know.
Right.
He was
He was
probably,
probably really good at a shit
Above
job that
the
nobody
painted
wants.
yeah.
The peak
So
of
they just kept him
areas
there,
around the
right?
place.
Yeah.
Indeed. Think
He
of
was really
those
good at pinball as well. You don't just train for 9 months to become a
takes a
pinball
while to
champion if you're not
go
fucking good at
think.
stuff.
I feel
Right.
sorry for the gods. The cat,
So I
an
assume
avid
that's just
huntsman
sort of
too.
a Kim thing.
He also hit, but you seem to
Just
be
good
having
at stuff.
Your game is definitely improving.
It is funny to say I'm pretty good at this, and for him to just be like, he's probably privately thinking to himself,
To their deaths.
of course you're good at this,
You'll never
everyone's good at
less than
this.
3.
Pinball is easy.
There's no achievement in being good at this.
Suddenly, maneuvering.
Alright, well, I'll let this one ride, whatever happens.
Congratulations.
This
And then I'll
summer,
move
you're
on.
down to your last.
I am. I've
be
seen
done,
it
Kim.
before. Played it too.
Alright, well,
If you can't even see it,
healed my health.
goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. It killed itself to spite you. There goes nothing, finger boy.
Alright, let's move. Should I put on their clothes? It's fine. I'll figure it out.
This small
Yeah.
elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
Oh. That was a while ago, wasn't it?
It's 51 now.
Oh dear.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descente, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Last maintenance
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
This elevator was last maintained in the future?
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
Oh, it's not a message from the future.
No, I think the bureaucrats just forgot about this backroom elevator after the revolution.
There's a lot of fun dialogue off
That
here.
it does. I say, let's brave it. No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
That's disappointing.
If some form of time travel becomes possible in the future, I doubt its inventors will use it to repair elevators in Martinez.
Alright, what's it used for?
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
Go back to the maintenance one again. Number 2.
That it does. I say,
This one?
let's brave it.
Yeah. What was that one?
At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
Okay. Let's do it. Hope I'm not carrying too much alcohol.
Don't drive an elevator drunk.
Oh, it worked. Small windows, taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Schematic for a pinball machine. Futurism. They made the pinball machines here. What? Boxes of tools and replacement parts. The pinball machine has been taken apart. Got it. Ooh, an empathy code. And hand-eye coordination. Pinball maker's code. Does it look good? This dusty old coat used to belong to someone called M. Nightfox. The name is stitched into the silk lining, smells of moths and ancient engine grease, but fits you perfectly. A strange, lonely emotion fills you when you tighten the belt around your waist. This was me in a past life.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, this is me when I time
Another
traveled. I time traveled back into the past and became a pinball maker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you didn't fix any elevators.
Oh, why would I?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Right? Kim said it was stupid, so I'm making pinball machines instead.
We have entered a universe in which it was never anything different.
Footprints. Evidence.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is so good it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory.
Ooh.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to concept.
Oh, Kim. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay.
He accepted the stereo investigation.
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route leading to the roof. The roof from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant.
I mean, this is gonna be Ruby's footprints,
These
right?
prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer. And if not, at least they're a good argument for this Ruby doing it, to present to Titus.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left the pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
Get up.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's move on. Okay. Was that it? Is that all we need?
I mean, you can open the door if you want.
There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Holy crap, Ruby. That's creepy.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
Okay.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here.
I will jump. That is what electrochemistry wants me to do.
The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
conclusions.
What were those people doing?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural.
Alright, let's open.
This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
So what's on the other side? It's obvious, Harry, but I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Unless we've veered off into a 4D dimension, I'm expecting.
Well,
to
he's not
step
seeing
out
it from
on
an
the road.
isometric point of view.
We could ask Glacia about this road.
To be fair.
See how she reacts.
Yes, it is quite likely that we will re-emerge on the M plane. Brace for psychokinetic impact. Or the roof.
Hi, Glacier.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
I guess.
Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Talk about you.
She nods, then nervously pulls on her cigarette.
Okay.
It looks like there's nothing new.
She slowly lights another cigarette and
Interesting. Should I leave this door barred? It's a safety mechanism? No, I can't. I already went through. All right.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp.
All right. Let's give this a try. Visual calculus. I think that's a yellow, right? No, it's blue. Okay. Another one. That's minus. Okay. All right. Let's give this another try.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp.
Do I really
reflects
only
off
have
the
two
glass
visual
in
calculus?
an untarnished golden halo. A vague sense of disappointment fills you. You get the feeling this room would tell you something crucial if you only knew how to listen.
What are we looking for?
I'm not exactly sure either, to be honest. My imagination has a way of failing me. It's a weakness.
Kim.
That's why he's relying on me.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think I'm willing to spend one on visual calculus. Yeah, let's do it. It's pretty low.
This window is pristine on the inside. Unlike the golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind.
Whoa,
are two
this is
neon
new.
shapes. A
Cool,
man
right?
and a woman
That's cool.
on a single bed.
What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
I can see like the little line here.
Yeah.
Cool.
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain, ending him.
Thanks, Endurance.
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue? Okay.
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So 80% sure the roof is where it's shot.
72%. With
Oh,
an
thanks,
antique
visual
weapon
calculus.
that fires military-grade ammunition. A Belma-grave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Are there any... Okay, did the shot have come from inside?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Ah, that's true. Okay. Against A prime of the...
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Then could it have been further?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yeah, let's do it.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
Wow.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
I don't think I've heard visual calculus talk before, and it's kind of fascinating.
Yeah. I really recommend doing a high intellect run.
Yeah.
After you're finished.
All
There's
right.
just, yeah, visual calculus is really fun.
B prime.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
And then into the map. Alright, Landon.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
I think there was a tent out there, wasn't there? Yeah.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime, B double prime, B triple.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Interesting.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Okay. That is interesting. It feels like unnecessary. But cool.
2 neon-lit shapes.
Very cool.
I'm gonna use my empathy to solve this case.
The power of your imagination.
Alright, party boys.
It's you again. What is it?
Oh no, I forgot to put on my logic clothes. Hello?
Oh, you know, it might be worth it to go put the clothes on.
I think it is. But I got a
Yes,
+3 from Secret Route.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you add, I think you have 2 or 3 available.
Yeah.
In clothes. That becomes a good number.
Got these glasses. And this is hat.
And then I think you might have a jacket. Yeah, you do. You do have a logic jacket. Cool.
Another hat. I think both of these are plus. No, this one's +2.
No, that one's better.
And then I do not have any penalties.
It's you again. What is it?
Get over here.
Good time.
Hold your arms. Whoa, the shadows change. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, 83%.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't talk?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet. She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke. The smoke probably makes... No, wait. She would have gone through the secret passage. She didn't go to the bar for a drink?
No.
She was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. She's a busy girl. Always has been.
Of course, Ruby is the lady driver in this great big jam mystery.
Oh.
Probably. You'll have to keep investigating. They'll never open up about it.
That's a cool tie-in.
Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot the merc. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof. You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
Thanks, suggestion. A skilled Sambo artist could have climbed the outer wall like a spider. Have you noticed the winch? Oh, the back, the winch? There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
Oh.
An abandoned pinball.
People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Oh, Theo remembers. Cool.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
There is an elevator.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
From there, door leads straight to the roof.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down, all under 7 minutes.
Ooh, he did the math.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper.
That is funny that we just provide the numbers.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
The Tamrock Ballistics Lab. I analyzed it on the spot. Yeah, let me type myself
No, you
up.
can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science cop. You're a madman.
And a science cop.
Those numbers were an ass pull, man.
Yeah, and they don't put hair on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo.
All right.
He hasn't got shit.
There's also footprints.
Footprints. Recent.
Recent. Prints there with horizontal.
What else could you make out? How recent? What size? That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that call. Good news is, I'm still listening.
I want to see his reaction if I say horizontal.
Footprints. Horizontal? I see they taught you well in your RCM school. My old man, a hunter and a half-blind one at it, could have said that. Horizontal lines. Good news is,
He knows they had to be recent for those lines to still read. This wasn't a failure.
All right, and I found a key here.
I don't like guessing, Cobb. No one.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
And Ruby found it.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old. Faded. It'd have been there for 20 years at least.
Could have put it back.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you
Okay, so maybe she had the original.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits. And he knows it.
All right. So, we've established all this.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
She would have needed to get rid of the gun after shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she could have just moved it back down the elevator and left it in the workshop and gotten rid of it at a more discreet time. So that's
Yeah, we don't really know. Well, we don't know when Ruby left.
Yeah. Well, she was in and out all night, like helping prep the crime scene, and then the Hardy Boys had to take the body out to the back, right?
That's true. Yeah.
There's also been a lot of attention brought to the dumpster, but I don't think she would have thrown it in the dumpster. Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't have found it
Yeah, exactly.
when you like slurped your way through every scrap of compost.
Yes.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
This is Revachol. Anyone could get a gun.
Look, fucko. Ruby and I are pretty tight. She would have showed me the gun if she had one. She knows I love guns.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone
Knows
knows
I love
Glenn loves
guns.
guns.
I don't know, Glenny. Ruby's a little secretive, isn't she?
Okay, Shanky.
Wasn't like she told you every little thing.
This one does not like Ruby.
Ooh.
May prove useful.
Boss that Ruby takes care of things. You don't do that without a gun.
She organizes things. She doesn't whack people. That's not the kind of person she is. She's a talker.
It's clear this one is protective of her.
Thanks. Sympathy.
Easy now, Glenn. What he's trying to say is, people who don't have guns don't shoot people. You need a gun for that. But you can't prove she has one.
You don't need to prove anything. Doubt is enough for now. And Titus must have some.
So there are weapons just like this one lying around.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
Cellar under the workshop.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
Okay, I don't want to point this back to my gun, because that's not what was used to shoot. Alright. I don't think any of this holds. I'm just gonna move on.
All right, Carl. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
P, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
And then now we need motive.
Phase 3.
Yep.
Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
It's not why did she kill him? Why did she organize the cover? Don't piss him off. Against you, Titus? Okay, no. It's not a part of the leadership challenge.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have been covering up for herself.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Really, Eugene? You could have come up with that plan?
Time for a logics demonstration.
Okay. Alright, Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends? Or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Wow, Shanky really doesn't like her.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, Titus.
Oh, so he didn't rule
Titus.
her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
That is good. And plus they told me some pretty interesting things about her.
Yeah. Like what?
She had a thing for clocks.
A thing? You mean?
Ah, it's registering.
Yeah, but they're both girls.
Okay, Angus.
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 Be quiet, Angus.
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Glacier.
Come on. This cannot come as a surprise.
A reality breaking
Oh,
event.
it's a reality breaking event.
Probably went to a university and learned it from a liberal.
Wow. What Kim said. I'm just gonna say what Kim said.
Fuck you. First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a too? It's a lie.
Glenn.
Come on, Glenn.
Glenn.
She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
Okay, Alan.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday party.
Well.
Oh, is that why you don't like her?
Oh, well, yeah. Also that.
Thank you.
But I think there are a lot of reasons why she didn't fuck you at Fatty's birthday party.
Probably.
She didn't fuck you, because you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis.
So this is why Shanky doesn't like her. Useful for you. It makes him advocate against Ruby.
Vasya says she made advances on her, and she thwarted.
Ruby then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass.
She just told us. I mean, I don't like either of these options.
That Ruby is queer as cabaret, now that I start thinking about it. I don't know why I didn't see it earlier.
Okay, Titus.
And that's okay. Some are queerer than others. You can still be a hardy. But if you bring your own personal shit into our outfit...
And then, boss, use us to cover it up? I mean, that's just fucked up.
Oh,
If it's true.
Oh, Dennis.
But it's not, right?
And then, Ruby appeared to know that something was wrong.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know. Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Or she knew what happened because she killed him.
Not so useful.
Fucking hell.
Betrayal is not painless. Even the doubt of it hurts.
Oh. Alright. We have to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Are we gonna make our way to, like, that third island? Or something?
Yeah. Now see, there's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
What?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Yikes.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Alright. When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word.
Oh, she had plenty of time to get rid of the gun.
Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Okay. What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
As in the RCC?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Okay, yeah, I'm scary.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
Don't forget the funny tie. I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head. No. We're doing hole in his heart.
Why not? You suck on that gun like someone tore you a brand new asshole.
Oh, I get to do all of these.
Don't forget the funny tie.
How can I forget? You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply.
Oh, he's admitting that she's a drug dealer.
Now I'm not so sure.
Alright, what else did Ruby tell you?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't stop.
Won't stop, can't stop.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other.
Wow.
Open them up.
He knows a lot.
Like cans.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having to go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
Anything else?
Yeah,
You are
there
not
was
Kim.
something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cop, Titus. This cop, he... But she was too scared.
Scared. You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you, a metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. Any clues?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Oh, we did break into her lorry.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Wow. Have you looked
A
for
little.
her?
On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
All right. Where do I start looking?
Sure, there's some shit houses there. A cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man.
Dyed red. All right. Thank you.
It'll have to.
I'll shake it. Yeah. You gave me information. I'm not gonna arrest you.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
I don't want him to be a cop. I mean, it would flatter his ego, but I don't want him to be a cop.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just expressing like that he feels like an ally now.
Yeah.
I mean, the esprit de corps thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You don't have to tell him you love him. It's okay.
No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are.
Interesting. Ooh, it might be bedtime, right? Well,
It is late. Yeah, yeah,
we can stick around until 2, I believe.
yeah.
But
I mean, people will stop being on the streets. I think at like 11, I want to say.
yeah, almost 11.
But there's still stuff you can do. Like if you want to go like back to the Feld building or back down the coast, you can go check out Land's End. Like you can do a bunch of stuff, but you also can go do that stuff in the daylight tomorrow and it's fine.
Yeah, I think this one's the missing insect thing is a dead end for me.
Mm.
Because the boy's not willing to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Armored gloves. I think I missed that. Get the boots off the victim's feet. Yeah, I lost that. Wait, I got this, didn't I? I got the armor boots.
Did you get one?
I feel like I did.
I think you well,
I located one? No, I got one. I got one from the racist
crypto-fascist?
Yeah, from the crypto-fascist.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, you found out that he had one, but
And
did he give it to you?
I think he did.
Oh, you do have it.
Yeah.
You do have it.
I think I do have it.
Oh. Did you put it? Have you put it on?
No.
Wonder
I
if
guess I'll put
that's-
it on.
Yeah. Maybe that's what'll end the.
The white ceramic cuirass hugs your torso, shielding your vitals without adding much bulk to your form. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
This is just to protect me from harm. not to show off. Decked out in future armor, like a cop out to be. Yes.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Wow.
You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
I could probably sell it. This is enemy technology.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
That's a fun one.
For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Oh, geez. Interesting. My thoughts are full. So many thoughts. Beating yourself while wearing it. Shooting yourself? Let's see. Hard to move. Up or there. Yeah, why don't we go out to investigate this spot?
Okay.
So we need. Oh, has this guy always been here?
I don't think there's anything new with him. Well, he's not even there.
He's not even there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who thought?
He's already gone to
You
processing,
think you have a
right?
pretty hot suspect
Yeah,
right
he's
now,
been processing.
don't you?
Yeah.
That ruby of yours.
I have a video to send you about that, actually.
Yeah, and
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Classier. It was nice and ruby-centric in the end.
okay, volition.
Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash?
Okay. Okay. The
No
bullet-
one has mentioned hearing the shot.
Okay, yeah.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you.
And the bullet was in it.
True. Strange how you conducted the whole advanced ballistics analysis and then hand-waved it.
Oh, it's jacketed too.
Good point. It is rather rare these days, but do continue.
And it could have come from the.
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere, but you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window. That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now, you know that. Free as a bird on that roof, lighting up a cigarette and thinking, am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me? Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on. It's no use harassing her further.
Oh yeah, the dialogue tree is empty. I'll come back to this later, clearly. It really feels like this case twists and turns.
Yeah.
Wow, Inland Empire can go so high. From what I understand, that's a bad idea. Oh.
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colors nearly meld together.
Why am I even thinking about all
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
this? Okay, interfaces.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
Looks impractical, Lieutenant. Motor carriage, one of many. Okay.
This is a car.
This is a cool car, Kim.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
Point to the engine.
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
7-liter
Mom serving some serious macaroni.
7.2. Supercharged.
Oh. Oh, I made him happy.
Saying
Yeah,
these
you
words
did.
brings him immense joy.
Run your hand over.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
Okay, shut up, electrochemistry.
Kim needs
Anything
to
else?
slam it.
I want to say the macaroni line.
130.
I reckon that's a
fair.
7.
You lost me there.
It's a lot of power, Kim.
The Kinema is fast. Feels right at home on the raised motor track. Hard to find something that could overtake it.
Ooh, are we gonna have a car race later? That'll be fun.
You made Kim happy.
Okay. Let's go to the map. Let's fast travel. So, I would be interested in getting out to this island, but I don't even know how. Do we need to ask for a ride? Maybe.
I mean, yeah, if there's water.
And if there's a reason to go, yeah. But let's start by going to... Oh, it's dark. It's dark. I'm scared. I'm with the physics. Okay, so we want to go to the boardwalk first, I think. Is this it? Oh, this is the boardwalk.
No, that's the. So.
Oh, that's the old. Whoop.
I think yeah, boardwalk is this way. You're right. You're right. Go down and around.
Hasn't been used in decades.
Thanks.
Oh,
It's very dark.
this still has.
There's nothing else.
The instigator be inside.
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed.
Can I try to get in through?
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable, but I like the spirit. Have some points. It's lonely and cold without points.
Thanks, physical instrument.
And dangerous. Dangerous too.
Alright. Him?
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
Interesting. Literally nothing to interact with. No way to get in.
Yeah. But that's not where the boardwalk is. Boardwalk's further up.
Further down?
No, further up. To
Oh,
the
okay.
right, right? Or no? No.
That's a dead end.
Bullet holes are spread across the cracked wall,
Yeah.
reaching from
Somewhere.
one corner to the other.
It's somewhere else.
Huh. Let's put on my visual calculus book. Glasses? Wait, I don't have glasses? Wait, do I have them on? No, I don't. Where's my visual calculus stuff? Okay, there they are. Then,
scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
Fine, okay.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant...
We'll come back here later. But yeah, the boardwalk is... I think this is a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's nowhere to go past.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm trying to remember where the entrance to the boardwalk is. I think it might be up by the... I don't know. Closer to the shacks? Because the fish market, it's where the fish market is.
Okay, I think that is here then. So, up this way?
No, I think it's down and to the right. But, do you want to check out this building on the way, though?
This one?
Up this one here, yeah.
I think I did before.
Really?
Let's check it out.
You see, a slogan used to enter...
Yeah, I've looked at that before.
There's an orb down to your right. Somewhere down
Down this
below.
way.
Oh, is that the entrance to the boardwalk there?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Slit in the concrete. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's here. It's here. It's past the
Okay.
phone.
Yeah.
I forget, did you make the phone call?
Yeah, I made a few phone calls already.
Just the prank calls, or was there
Just
another
the prank calls.
one? Okay.
I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So dark.
Yeah.
Can we get into a vantage point or roof somewhere? Oh yeah, this is where the guy died.
Yeah.
There's some tear. And
Go down to the end. Yeah. There we go.
The wind is so strong.
Hmm.
It
I would've
feels like
thought
we
it
need...
was-
Yeah,
Maybe it's somewhere else on the boardwalk that they're thinking.
probably. Feels like we need to find the vantage point. Either that or it's too dark to see, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't actually remember
Check
where.
boardwalk for bullets.
Hmm.
Check island. And then check...
Just it probably just means running around. I mean, I think the flashlight is supposed to
the help.
make it so that if there's stuff to see, you can see it, even if it's dark. But I'm not sure.
Okay, hold on. The boardwalk
If you
continues.
can't find
this
it, I would just go back. Oh yeah, it continues up and to the right.
Oh, okay. I think we need to get up there then,
Oh,
right?
there's something up there.
Oh,
the remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase.
can you make up what's this sign?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his,
He's got
Eyes,
that hyperopic
things
swag.
didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Can you still shoot though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
He has good intuition. Okay, so I can't get up onto the roof yet.
Is what else is highlightable? No, nothing. It's just the thing.
I can't. Okay, I can sneak through here, but there's a fence here. Do I need like a crowbar or something? Do I need to get back here? Okay. Maybe I assume that I need more daylight to figure this out. But it feels like I need to get up onto this.
I mean, there is definitely something clickable up there. Yeah, maybe daylight.
Here, let me try a 5 bar. Still nothing. Okay. We'll deal with this. Everyone's asleep. Oh, let's check out the buoy. I think I want to get out here. And then go to the place where insects are.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Okay, yeah, it's just prank calling.
Make a prank call.
Oh.
Oop.
The light vanishes
Here we
inside
go.
the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
Oh.
There's no echo and no answer.
Then there.
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Any idea?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Let's check it out.
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building. I hope not.
Alright. Wait, we were passing by here just now. I don't understand how come you couldn't access it before. So there's supposed to be a storm drain around here. Here's where the buoy is?
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer...
That over there must be the boy class you told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
You lift the boy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom appear to have been cut.
Examine the ball.
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
There's something in there, splashing around.
No.
It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop, and decay.
We'll open it.
A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing else.
She lied to me!
Well, damn.
Well, lucky it's still here.
We still got here too late. There's nothing of use here anymore.
Oh. Who do you think took the documents?
I have no idea.
This is a disaster. Everything's ruined.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. This is only a small loose end, but I do wish we knew who took the documents.
Oh, maybe Claudia took it herself? Or it could be the Queen's.
That may very well be the case. We should keep an eye on her. Nothing more for us to do here. Let's go.
You could ask the miss what she thinks later if you have the time, though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
Okay. Louis. Oh! I need to attend the meeting.
That's right. That's what you need to do right now. Yeah, you should go do that.
With him, right? Definitely with him.
Nope.
What?
Stream froze for me.
Oh.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Bye, Kim. Bye. I need to be closer.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Okay. Meeting time.
Time to meet.
Is it... Where do I cut it? Here.
No, it's all the way up at the top.
I thought it was... These are the apartments.
Left.
Right?
No, left. Cape Side Apartments, other side.
Okay. These ones, right?
Yeah.
Hi, lady.
Give me a moment.
Tell me about the secret meeting.
What? No. Nobody tells me anything.
But tell me about unusual activity.
If it ain't my business, I'll keep my nose out of it. Well, I think we'd all be better off if people kept their noses to themselves.
But I like to open cans.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Interact. No, interact. What's this?
A plaster cast bust depicts.
Was it upstairs? Hold on. So this is...
Go out to where Cindy is.
Oh.
Other side, not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Cindy would be part of it, too. Here we go. Cindy.
Cindy.
Hello again, officers.
This one up here. Right?
As you approach the metal grill, you can hear several voices having what appears to be an animated discussion. This must be it. Beyond this door lies the beating heart of radical communism in Martinez.
Can you smell it, Harry? Can you smell it now?
Somehow, the night air softens the smell of trash and sea brine. As the breeze pulls through the canvas like a shuttle through a loom, you catch a hint of something unexpected. Something earthy, warm, and burnt. The acrid smell of failure.
Thanks, Rhetoric.
No, that's just slightly burnt coffee. A smell you would recognize anywhere.
Just look at these pigs sniffing about after hours.
Hey, didn't you say this door was right behind? Why didn't you say it was right behind you?
Must have slipped my mind. You know how it goes.
The metal grill is cool to the touch. You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily anxious. His posture is rigid. His right hand hovers near the
Calm
zipper
down,
of his
Kim.
jacket.
We're being inducted.
He wants so badly to draw his armistice, but he also doesn't want to draw it.
Relax, they're only communists.
Something's not right here. The equation doesn't quite balance.
Oh.
Which is just to say, we should be prepared for any eventuality.
I don't.
You can make out at least two separate voices. Two voices, both male, approximately early 20s.
Careful with those now. I have it. It's going to work. I can feel it.
Are they making bombs? Alright, well, only one way to find out.
The clang of metal reverberates all along the scaffolding. The voices coming from the other side fall silent. A pair of frightened hares cowering in some dark crevice of their burrow.
Who's there? Is that you, Maurice?
That's right, it is I, Maurice. I'm looking for communists.
Who said communist? Did we say communist? Get out of here.
Hey, I've got like 0.0001% of communism, but now I need to get organized.
For a moment, silence.
What's the passphrase?
Oh shit. Remember Dobreva. This one.
There's no response. You begin to wonder whether they've slipped out some back way. No, they're still there. You can feel them back there.
Thanks,
All right. The key's taped to the back of the door frame. Just make sure you put it back when you're done, or we'll all be locked out.
Cool.
And do watch the concrete. It just kind of falls away, in places.
Cool.
Charmant. After you, detective.
Have fun at your underground meeting, pig. Hope it's a blast.
Why don't you join this, Cindy? I kind of want to talk to her about it.
Cindy too cool for communism.
Hello again.
That makes her the real communist, doesn't it?
Yes.
You're not communist unless you're too cool.
The two young men are either oblivious to or ignoring your entrance. Their attentions are fixed on whatever it is they're stacking in the middle of the floor.
Oh, this looks like great communism here. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Building communism.
Matchboxes, it appears.
Cool.
I think it's holding, Alexis.
Oh, cute.
It is. It's holding.
Just like communism.
Careful, careful.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Damn, hardly any difference. You two, you are late.
We are.
They should know the meeting starts at 10 p.m. sharp.
Oh, should I have shown up at 10 p.m.?
No, I don't remember if it matters.
One leader and one follower. The most ancient power dynamic.
Okay, authority.
There's a great deal of tension in this young man's shoulders, more than someone his age should bear. Meanwhile, his companion inclines toward him, eager to catch every word that dribbles from his friend's mouth.
You weren't easy to follow.
That's the whole point, of course. We can't just have anybody waltzing in here. Martinez is crawling with reactionary infiltrators.
Like me! Wait, no, I'm not. I'm a communist.
There are RCM spies, for one. Just recently, someone even broke into my apartment, if you can believe it.
Oh, that was me.
To say nothing of Gotwaldians and iconoclasts.
The young man's companion reflexively snorts at the mention of Gotwaldians and iconoclasts.
Cool, cool. I don't know what those mean.
We all have to take precautions, especially during these delicate times. What matters is that you've made it, and that you've done the reading.
Oh shoot, there was homework?
Uh-oh. No one said anything about reading. You'll just have to hang this one.
Kim, did you do the homework?
No, detective. The only reading I've been doing is right here.
He seems to be wagging the notebook at you, as though he suspects you may have forgotten why you're here.
Look, this is not just a stereo investigation. It is a multifaceted investigation.
I have not had time to seek out pretentious communist book clubs, nor have I done their reading.
It doesn't sound like they've done the reading, Steban.
Well, this is getting awkward. I'm not sure what you're expecting to find here then.
There's profound consternation in his voice. You suspect it's about something bigger than your not having done the reading.
No one's done the reading. That's why he's here.
Maybe they can explain themselves.
Tell me about the matchboxes.
The young man frowns at the little pile of boxes on the floor.
Nothing, just messing around until the meeting started.
They're watching those matchboxes awfully intently. For two guys who are just messing around, it's almost as though they were trying to create the most unstable structure they could.
Alright. What exactly are you two doing here?
In the most generous sense, I would say we're cultivating revolutionary consciousness.
Cool.
Yes, that's probably the best way to describe it.
But more specifically, we are running a reading group. The most rigorous and theoretically advanced materialist reading group in Martinaise.
Comrade Steban is a great discussion leader. One of the best at the university.
Okay, Echo Maker.
Yawn. Can you imagine anything duller than a bunch of Beano-clads yanking each other's knobs?
Oh, how you just don't understand. Is this where I can square off in theory combat?
We have been known to get into some spirited debates, but it's always in service of our larger intellectual and ideological project.
All right, let's do it.
Precisely. We are not interested in senseless parroting. We like to read critically.
That... This is
some... the guy named fucking Echo Maker.
Right?
Within the contours of Mazovian historical materialism, of course.
Okay. Didn't realize they taught radical Mazovian theory.
Huh. As though you can call that problem teaching.
One thing you learn quickly at university is that you're not going to find a real education in any lecture hall or discussion seminar.
We are post-attendance, basically.
Exactly. The only worthwhile part of the so-called École Normale de Revachol is the library. That's where we've made our greatest critical strides.
And can we arrest these kids for truancy? No. What is your reading group actually?
We study all the foundational texts of Mazovian theory, of course. Just last week we finished the second volume of Puncher and Watman's Innocence of Capital.
Truly extraordinary.
And before that we spent 6 weeks on State and Plasm.
Uh-oh. You can feel your attention span rapidly deteriorating.
Failure. Force yourself to keep listening.
We've also read Wertmüller's The Megastructure of History, and before that, Real and Reality.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Arblar's Une Paix Infernale.
The original Fisdale translation, not that watered-down revisionist garbage.
Wow.
Obviously.
But, of course, our special emphasis is on the theories of Ignace Nilsson and his followers, especially the inframaterialists.
Who are these inframaterialists? Who is Ignace Nilsson?
Only Krasmazov's most trusted lieutenant, the evangelist of the revolution, and the founding father of the People's Republic of Samara.
It's hard to overstate how unimpressed he is that you've never heard of this world historical individual.
Look, I have amnesia, okay?
He also happens to be the greatest communist theorist after Mazov himself. It was Nilsson who first postulated the existence of ideological plasm, which forms the basis of inframaterialist theory.
Are they talking about, like, physical manifestations of the concept or something?
Plasm, huh? Sounds like a hell of a drug. You might want to ask about it. The young man sighs. His companion looks about furtively.
Is it accepting new members?
We typically only accept new members once per semester. There's this whole process with essays and presentations on assigned topics. But given that we have some extra seating at the moment, I guess we could be convinced to expedite an application or two.
Steban, you can't be serious. For these gendarmes?
I am serious. As materialists, we've got to adapt to conditions as they are. Besides, he'll still need to pass the interview portion of the entrance process.
Oh, good thing I didn't try to arrest you.
Assuming he's even still interested, that is.
72%. +8 voracious bibliophilic turret. Where did I get this again?
I mean.
Oh, because I read some books.
Eyes.
Eyes?
Oh, that might be the number of books you've read. Yeah.
I think it's the number of books I read.
I think if you've read at least 8 books, maybe you get +8 because Terratorn has 8 eyes.
Yeah, I guess.
I love that. I don't think I've gotten this this bonus to this check before.
All right, let me put on some composure though. Oh, where's the rest of your reading group? Let's ask about that.
What do you mean?
Are you interested at all in the murder? Any
Two's all
murder
you
connection
need.
here?
Two's all you need. Me and Kim are the same way.
Kim and I.
Oh, Kim.
We're in something of a rebuilding phase.
Some of our former comrades didn't have the ideological fortitude our work demands.
Okay, so you scared them off with all the reading.
Intellectual attrition is maybe the best way to describe it. Felix said he couldn't keep up with the reading on top of his classwork. And Susanna wanted to read text other than Mazovian theory. Like novels, if you can believe it.
I like a good novel every now and then.
Oh, sure. But you can always join a book club if that's what you're into.
I thought this was a book club.
We've tried recruiting new members, but unfortunately the current intellectual climate is pretty hostile to inframaterialist thought. These days, if you're on the left, the ascendant schools are the Godwaldians and their iconoclasts.
Don't forget about Maurice and the turnips.
Right. Then there was the whole turnip debacle.
Whatever this turnip business is about, one thing is perfectly clear. These young students have a much deeper understanding of communism than you do.
Cool. They can help me.
You could learn a thing or two from them. If you can convince them, you're one of them.
What's so bad about the Godwaldians?
They're the most depressing school of communism. They love writing long books with a patina of Mazovian theory to cover up their cheap psychologizing.
A gang of cheap psychologists and intellectual midgets. Typical Godwalders, in other words.
Thank you, Echo Maker.
It's okay for Uli to say that because his dad is from Gottwald.
Okay. What's so depressing?
The Gottwald school believe that intellectuals as a class are capable of sparking revolutionary change. So all they can do is critique capitalism from inside itself.
Like you're doing?
That's why they spend all their time smoking cigarettes and writing long works of criticism that make you want to commit suicide.
Okay, sounds miserable.
It is miserable. That's probably why they're always committing suicide.
Wow.
You see, the Gottwald school look like communists. They talk like communists. But scratch the patina and you'll see beneath that they're just depressed liberals who've read too many books.
Okay, what about the economy?
For starters, they love talking about beans.
What's wrong with beans?
Oh, sure. But iconoclasts are obsessed with beans. They love thinking about beans. They love counting beans. But most of all, they love building models to predict how many beans there'll be in the future.
Is this like a supply and demand, can we feed the communists kind of thing?
They're by far the most bean-centric school of communism.
I don't know enough about communism
Ah, yes. The much maligned
to know
bean counters
exactly how they are making fun of
ensconced in their
communists
thick
right
walls and high-rises, believing they can save the world through a series of incremental, assiduously technocratic reforms.
What's wrong with making progress through moderate economic reforms? I don't get it. Are the beans a metaphor?
If only. They've got all the beans accounted for in their asset sheets. Sehr quarterly budgets, sehr future projections. But for some reason, there are never enough beans to go around. So we've just got to cut our bean rations in half.
Okay.
And next thing you know, there are budget cuts, so now we've got to cut the bean rations in half again. You see, iconoclasts claim to be communists, but in reality they're just liberals with hard-ons for spreadsheets.
Cool. And are the liberals too?
Of course not. The only people who actually call themselves liberals are mouth-foaming reactionaries.
Basically indistinguishable from fascists. You'd need an X-ray machine to tell the difference.
Okay. What about Cindy? Is she a liberal?
Cindy is... how to describe her role?
Something of an ideological auxiliary, perhaps.
Yes, that's exactly how I would put it. And naturally, we support her radical counter-liberal aesthetics.
But she refuses to submit an essay, so we can't call her a member of the group per se.
I wonder why.
That doesn't stop her from using a room for studio space, of course.
Okay. What about the turnips?
It's an unfortunate story. You see, our ex-comrade Maurice is something of an economist.
Wait, I think I know Maurice. Who's Maurice?
I don't think we know Maurice.
I think we know Maurice.
He's studying macro and microeconomics.
Wow, a real intellectual, it sounds like.
Cool.
Right. So a few weeks ago, we were discussing the
I
extra
fucking hate
physical
these kids.
capabilities of the revolutionary state. And Maurice said, what were his exact words, Ulex's?
It was unbelievable. He said, turnips don't care if they are grown by communists, moralists, or Vulcan. They grow just the same.
Seems pretty tame to me.
Basically, he was rejecting the whole foundation of inframaterialist theory.
Okay, remind me.
Simply that under suitably revolutionary conditions, crop yields naturally increase relative to non-revolutionary crops.
What?
Which Morris somehow has the gall to deny.
What?
Plasm denier? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Plasm denier.
Susanna said that he has been hanging out with some non-communists lately.
Okay. I thought my thoughts were weird. I finally met some very advanced
For
thinkers.
us, the question boiled down to, if you don't even accept the basic ideas of Nielsen and inframaterialist theory, why are you in the reading group?
Okay, I understand. Totally.
It is
Of course you
kind
do.
of nice
It's
to
pretty
see
basic stuff.
people with coping mechanisms that are as wild as yours in the game.
Yeah.
You know?
But they're like completely different.
Yeah. I mean, there are lots, I guess, to be fair. Like, you could say the same thing about the racist lorry driver. Like, that's a wild coping mechanism for, like, the world being tough. But
Also,
at least these guys are really cute. They just kind of hang out being rich and stupid.
yeah, the bodyguard at the working the union. That guy.
Yeah, Measurehead.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Elaborate. Measurehead is so interesting, though. I won't say much about Measurehead, but
Oh, Measurehead. All right. So you expelled Maurice from the reading group over an argument about
Well, it wasn't so much that he was expelled.
He left.
He just quit coming. We haven't seen him around for weeks.
Wow. All right. Thank you.
Go ahead.
carting turnip sheet.
So, composure.
We're here.
Sleep well.
Composure.
You're not gonna ask them about the murder at all.
What? Why? They know nothing about the murder.
I mean, you're right.
Look, I want to get into the group first, and then I can ask them about the murder once they trust me as someone who
You just want to get into
understands
the
plasm.
Which is fair. They're adorable. I also want to stack matchboxes.
Oh, here. Composure for the normal guy. Yeah, yeah.
Normal pants. For a normal man.
Okay. Okay, I got all my composure stuff. Oh, let's look at stuff first. Try not to think about the cracks spidering out across the floor. A rickety easel, surrounded by pots of squash. Oh, a thought. Cindy's looked out. What is... Oh, that's a lot of thoughts. Could it be the Phasmid? No, probably. No war, but class war. Okay. The poster reads, under the cobblestones. Communism.
You see him just say the communists didn't commit enough atrocities.
At the bottom of the pot, an isle of black sludge rises from a shadowy sea. Coffee. Ooh. A reflective construction test. +1 endurance. I'll take it. You don't mind, right?
The gendarme returns. What do you need?
Alright. Let's do this. Should I save? Oh, hold on. Let's talk about...
Yeah, art supplies.
Yeah, it's hers. She just sort of moved it all in a few months ago.
Well, it's not like you need it for anything.
She said if she's going to make truly radical art, she needs a suitably radical workspace.
Cool.
And I don't think she could afford rent at an actual studio.
Do you like her art?
Oh, sure. It's definitely interesting, I would say. I guess you could call her latest stuff a sort of counter-bourgeoisie calligraphy. She's got a real taste for radical slogans.
It's too bad she hasn't developed the theoretical foundation to do truly radical work.
I think she'll get there, though. She's still looking for a subject equal to her ambitions.
Okay, what's the deal?
The deal? At a fundamental level, I guess you could call it the shattered bones of a dream crushed by capital.
That's really good, Steban. You should save that for an essay.
Okay, in English, please.
Thanks, Uli. When the idea is sound, the words just sort of flow.
Okay.
It's an old construction site. They've been trying to restore these apartments for years. But as you can see, they haven't made much progress.
Got it.
His friend yawns, evidently bored by literal reality.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm saving.
Literal reality.
The gendarme returns. What do you need?
What's there to be scared of? You've really been cracking the books these last few days. You can go toe to intellectual toe with any reading group in Martinez.
Cool.
Now, chin up. You've got this.
Alright, let's do this interview.
Oh, you want to start now? Sure, we can manage that.
I mean, you're so busy with your matchboxes, right?
You've caught him off balance. The momentum is already in your favor.
Go ahead and take a seat. Since we haven't had time to prepare an exhaustive questionnaire, I think we can keep this interview more freeform. Why don't you tell us a bit about the books you're interested in? And we'll just see where the conversation goes.
I may not have read many books, but that doesn't mean I don't have stories. It feels like I passed the check already, so I can just have some fun.
Yeah, you can have fun.
Yeah. Let's talk about stories.
Okay, we'll bite. What sort of stories are we talking about?
A real-life procedural, complete with gory details. Give them sex and drugs. They're clearly not getting any on their own.
The human body starts to do some weird things when it's been in a tree for 7 days. I infiltrated Wild Pines. A little incident I had with this woman.
Incident where you asked her to have fuck with you? They might like 4, actually. I mean, they'll like any of them, but
okay.
like...
I completely forgot what money is.
What 3 is.
We're getting into the psychiatric pathologies of life under capital. Let's see where this
Psychiatric
goes.
pathologies of life under
I'm
capital.
rather curious myself.
You've got them. They're starting to loosen up. You're relaxed and in control. You deftly weave every piece of the story together.
I'm just trying to imagine what it would be like to wake up with no concept of what money
Oh,
is.
have you played this game called Disco Elysium, Devon? It's a role-playing game. You might be able to figure it out.
You could play the
If I
role of
encountered
somebody
it in a
who
novel,
wakes up with
you'd
no
say it
concept of
sounded
money.
like a plot contrivance or like a fantasy.
But isn't the point that money is itself just collective fantasy?
Perhaps. But
Damn.
it's a fantasy that pays for things. Like your hostel bill.
I don't need to pay that anymore.
No, it's just like Mazovro. The freeman of the future will be he who awakens in perfect ignorance of capital.
Cool.
Wait, Steban, are you saying the gendarme is some kind of future communist?
Oh, yeah. Clearly.
Another quarter of an hour disappears. The conversation bounces back and forth. Whatever their pretensions, it's clear these two have been craving something real.
Like you need to go out and touch grass.
Now you can sense things starting to slow down. Time to wrap this tale up.
And anyway, even if you could somehow unpeel time, it wouldn't be the you who gets rich from those investments.
But that would imply that whenever you unpeel time, you leave behind some kind of doppelganger in now time.
I like that Echo Maker is like following our logic.
Yes. Oh, it's fun. I like this. Like, this
Yeah.
kind of conversation sounds familiar to me. Like,
Yeah.
these guys are like communism, but in that's like the thing that they're into, but the kinds of people that they are, people who are interested in ideas.
Yeah.
And who are a little bit overwhelmed by the real world, but curious about it, but kind of isolated, partially by their own design, but like
Yeah. And willing to engage without their things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like conversations we've had.
Good
Yeah.
God. Have we really been talking about unpeeling time for a quarter hour?
It sounds like Kim's not a fan.
Get you a friend who will talk with you about unpeeling time.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there. But listen, gendarme. We could use someone with your breadth of expertise. With just a little more theoretical background, I think you'll be able to make some real contributions.
Cool.
Yes, I would say he's got serious potential at least.
And with that, welcome to the most ideologically advanced materialist reading group in Martinez.
I'm probably the only reading group, if we're being honest here.
Here's your first assignment. It's an
Martinez,
overview
which
of
is like 3 city
infra-materialist
blocks.
theory. A little basic, as you'll see, but one has to start somewhere.
Brief look at inframaterialism. I'll add it to my very extensive reading list.
You're going to fit right in, I think. Come back when you're done. We'll be here pretty much every night after 10 p.m.
College students who don't sleep.
Do be sure to take your time with the reading. We'll be eager to hear your thoughts.
Okay. Alright. I'll ask about the lynching.
Lynching? No. We're not an operational cell.
Not yet.
We think of ourselves as more of an intellectual vanguard.
Okay. What about your stance on the lynching?
Our stance? What? Do you want to know if the SRV has established a party line on the lynchings in Martinez?
Though historically speaking, the SRV has supported direct action against right-wing paramilitary squads, especially when they are doing the Indo-tribes' dirty work.
Good point. So as a provisional matter, I can say we support it.
Okay, so fine.
Are they being sarcastic? You feel like you're caught in some elaborate joke labyrinth, but it's impossible to see your way through.
Sorry. I guess I don't know.
It's always that way. Beneath the crust of irony, there's a molten sincerity that threatens to erupt forth. You may witness it yet.
What's your stance on crime in general?
That's easy. Crime is simply the inevitable expression of the injustice and incoherence embedded within capitalism itself.
Cool.
It's a symptom, in other words, not a cause.
Okay.
His companion can barely suppress a yawn.
Y'all are growing kids. You need some more sleep.
Yeah.
Are you affiliated with the union?
No, we're an independent organization. We acknowledge and respect the union's efforts, but our interests are more theoretical than Mr. Clare's.
Okay. Are there any operational communists?
No, unfortunately. The communards were hunted down and killed nearly to a man. All that's left of them are bones and old rifles.
Right, like this one.
His companion's eyes widen as you hold up the ancient weapon.
I like that we just randomly pull a gun out of our back pocket, and they didn't notice it.
Breach like a rifle.
Right.
He's practically itching to stick that thing in someone's face and pull the trigger.
Wow, hand-eye coordination.
Filmmaker's doing fine.
Yes, like that one. I wonder how many of these are still lying around in cellars or sealed up behind the masonry.
Yes, do tell.
Can I hold it?
Here.
It's heavier than I was expecting.
The attitude of a priest bearing one of the holy relics of his faith. Though it is long out of service, its power is evident to him. When he's finished, he returns the rifle to you with a nod of appreciation.
Cool. Alright, I think it is time to turn in, right? I've also got some reading to do, but let's send Kim back, and then I want to have a conversation with Bossier, and then I think I'll wrap up for today. Talk to me, Cindy.
Cindy.
Hello again, officer.
Cindy's not interested in discussing communism.
Why? I forgot to do a check on this at sunset.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Conceptualize in 3. Next time, yes. Is the bookstore still open?
No.
Have I talked to this guy? I have, right. Okay, yeah. Alright, Kim. Today was really fun. Thanks for playing board games with me.
Yes.
Oh. You have to go back to your place.
Oh.
That's where he'll leave you. No, you're Shink. Well, I guess you could pay for the whirling, but
Oh, I see. So this door's locked now.
yeah, that's not your room anymore.
Yeah.
Until you pay again.
So I need to go all the way back to the what's it called? That other
Fishing
place.
village.
The fishing village.
Yeah.
And then I have to come back here. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Fast travel.
Yeah, but at least you can fast travel.
Okay, I can.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Tim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap,
Was shaving
and
the
next to it,
ball.
the water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. Your face, such as it is, a regular human face, sans expression.
I'm just a bored boy.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is, a regular clean-shaven police officer.
Maybe I'll figure that out during a different run. Okay. And now we teleport. Yay! Oh. I'm too late. Where is she? She's sleeping? Did I pass her?
Is she there? It might be just too late. Yeah. She might be... No. I think she just might be unavailable for the night.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old...
Huh. I wanted to talk to her about something. Guess I'll talk to her tomorrow. Oh. Everyone's just gone. Oh, I wonder if I could have grabbed the key when everyone was gone.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, like by myself, without needing to slide past anyone. Okay. Alright, I think... I'll see if I can talk to Kuno. I don't know if there's any other checks I can do this late at night without Kim around.
Yeah, I don't know. What have you done with the church so far?
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah.
Does Kuno care?
Yeah, I think the locust stuff is a dead end now.
Yeah.
Oh. Ladders for kids. How come I haven't had this thought before?
You might not have had high enough logic or visual calculus, maybe.
Yeah.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts
I need a
fill
perception.
the musky air. The earthen floor
That
of the
might have been
shack
it,
has
yeah.
been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Sounds like you found the locust, detective. Heaps of leaves are rotting among the mud-caked towers. Dozens of little locusts feed on them, buzzing away with vicious joy. Kuno has really outdone himself here. It's an ode to self-expression.
I should go and ask him to stop that.
I should ask him to stop expressing himself.
Okay, maybe I'll bring it up with him when Kim's around.
Mm-hmm.
That seems more fun. That's a teleport. Yeah, what have I done at the church? I remember talking to someone at the ice.
You talked to the guys in the tent, right?
Yeah, I don't think I went inside the church. I think it was locked.
Oh.
I think the church was also locked.
That's a good idea for the next session then, or
It's
next
getting late,
day.
and it's raining.
All right, well, let's wrap up here. 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
'
The bed is comforting.
Any sad
if
dreams?
A bit run
Probably.
down. Still,
let's find out.
Earned a rest. The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Dark shore, my ass. I know what this is.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately? Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people and then forgets about it.
Okay. I'm a murderer. That's
Hear that? He doesn't even flinch. Iceman doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Blackwater, under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Oh. The apricot scented gum.
Hmm.
The air will
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
This is Harry's version of a dream, essentially. Which is odd, because at the start of the game, we actually have a dream where we go talk to the hanging man, right? And then the hanging man is me.
Ah, you froze again for me.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like...
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
Is that an alarm?
The last thought in your head before waking is, you need to go to the church.
Oh, thank you. Wow. I feel like another voice in my head told me that just 2 minutes ago. Why am I sleeping here?
Just having a regular night.
Alright. Up we go. I will save. And we will call it a day.
Alright. Thanks for streaming. That was a fun one.
Thanks for once again guiding me.
Mm-hmm.
This game is really, really good. It feels like it takes forever though, and I don't know whether, like, I still don't know why I feel so impatient when playing this game. You know?
What are you impatient for, do you think? Like, what are you hoping will happen?
I think what it feels like there's just so many. We're exploring a lot of the city, and we just keep running across these really sad stories, including my own sad story. And it feels like there's really not going to be a resolution for any of it. In fact, solving the case isn't actually going to fix any of it either, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, that makes sense. Like, and I think that's a thing you're supposed to feel, you know, to an extent, is like that you're sort of
melancholy, right?
even assuming that you're in the RCM for the right reasons, which it doesn't sound like you totally are, because how could anybody be?
Right.
Even if you are, then you're not able to achieve the stuff that you hoped.
Right. You're just going to be part of this system, right?
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is heavy in that way.
So, like, I think the impatience is probably more along the lines of seeking catharsis, wanting there to be some kind of resolution to all of this heaviness. And I don't think the game's going to give us that until the very end, which is why I'm impatient. Right. But I don't know. Like, this is also why, like, there's a lot of really fun side quests where you can play pinball and have a, you know, have a mini catharsis with him, which I didn't actually do because I didn't want to, like, cheese that kind of thing out. And stuff like doing a book club with people and, like, I don't know, playing a board game with them. Those are like the little mini wins that the game gives you, but, like, a lot of them are completely distracting from the actual sadness that is present in the game. Yeah, I don't know. Look, it looks like my friend is disconnected. Hello, welcome back. I don't know how much of that you got.
I don't know. I was saying that, you know, it is heavy in the sense that, like, a lot of the stories are sad, and, like, even solving the case isn't necessarily gonna solve things, but you gotta do it anyway.
Yeah, I was bringing up that there's a lot of distractions that do end up in, like, little happy moments, right? Playing board games with him, playing pinball with him, even if I didn't actually beat the pinball game this time. Like my actual playthrough.
Yeah.
And doing a book club, like, all of those are kind of fun and do result in little happy conclusions, except, you know, they're ultimately distractions from the actual sadness.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's true. I think that's one way to look at it, and I think that might be closer to Kim's view. You know, that like. That these things are not relevant to the stuff that you're doing, but you've also already gotten evidence that distractions can have something to do with the case.
And
you had your pseudo investigation that turned out to be right,
and maybe even if they don't, they lead to further understanding of myself or doing something important, like maybe reading all of my RCM items.
yeah, and I mean, yeah. Yes, the game has more to say, I think, about the thing that you're talking about.
Yeah,
where
I think
it
so.
feels like stuff is only sort of related, and you know, what is the point of any of it? And it, you know, is it all connected, and what is the nature of, like, I don't know, doing work? You know, what does it mean to do work in a focused way versus be more, like, holistic and intuitive and
to explore, right? To enjoy yourself in the process, because, well, if I solve the murder too soon, I won't be able to do more book clubs.
Yeah, and I think the value also of, like, enjoying yourself in your life in order to, like, make it sustainable to keep doing things.
Yeah.
You know, you have to follow your interests sometime.
All right. well, I think we'll wrap it up.
Thanks for streaming.